Hey, thanks so much. 7:38 now. It's time to learn how to mind your own business. No, we don't mean it the way that you really think. We're talking about managing your own small business, of course. And here to help you get started is local entrepreneur, author, radio host, a guy who wears a lot of hats, Tim Knox. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning.
And we've been asking our viewers to send in emails with their questions because you have all the answers, right?
Well, if I don't have all the answers, I'll make it up. How about that?
Okay, then. Well, let's get started. Carol Johnson of Hustle asks, how can you get started at home selling things you have made without spending a lot of money? And I guess that's the key thing, is money when you're talking about starting a small business.
It really is, especially if you're starting something from home, as many people are doing now. A
Right.
lot of home-based businesses is very big. How do you get started selling without without spending a lot of money? Well, the thing you have to remember is, even though you're a home-based business, you're still a business.
Right.
You've got to market. So if you don't have a whole lot of money to spend, you want to market creatively. One thing she could do is go to flea markets. There are big flea markets all over the place. If she doesn't want to rent a booth, what she can do is approach vendors there in the flea market and offer her product on consignment, meaning they could sell her product in their booth and they would get a cut of the money.
Oh,
well,
I
if you've
see.
got 100 vendors and 5 of them agree to sell your product, you've suddenly got 5 people selling your product.
Right.
You can also do things like home shows where you invite people into your home.
Okay.
This is done very successfully with jewelry, makeup, paintings. You can have a home show, do a little demonstration of your product and sell it that way. Don't forget eBay.
Oh, yeah, eBay's big.
It is huge. There is no faster, easier, cheaper way to start a business than with eBay. You know, there are millions of people on eBay every day with their credit card out, ready to buy something. They might as well buy from you.
Are you pointing the finger at me, Tim?
Well, I'm saying you should start an eBay business.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about that a little later. Shannon Taylor of Coleman wants to know, she says, after I start a business, when would be the best time to quit my current job? Everybody wants to be able to walk in and say those 2 words.
I quit.
I quit.
There are some other words you could say as well, but that would be burning bridges. Every entrepreneur who starts a part-time business dreams of the day when they can quit their job. The answer to this is actually very easy. You quit your job when the business is generating enough revenue to support the lifestyle you're accustomed to.
Okay.
Okay. Now keep in mind that the revenue also has to go for things perhaps like rent, overhead, employees, that sort of thing. You don't want to make the mistake of pulling all the money out of the business just to pay yourself. So the business has to generate enough revenue to sustain the business and to pay you. Now, one thing you can do is you can ratchet your lifestyle down to fit the business. For example, if you're used to, as we say in Alabama, living high on the hog off of a salary,
yes,
you may have to cut your hog back a little bit and take less money to be able to take the business full-time. But remember, you don't want to drain the funds out of the business just to pay your salary, because the business won't last if you do that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, Tim, thanks so much for joining us. I feel like we never have enough time with you.
I know.
Of course, Tim is going to be with us every Wednesday morning, and he'll be sharing some of the answers to your emails. You can log on to our website and submit your questions, and Tim will give us all the answers about small business.
I will.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.